what do you think? What it have to be done in order to create an environment, political environment, which will be favorable to finally resolve the name issue?
Look, I think that the Greeks have accepted. I mean, the people in Greece have accepted a complex name, something like North Macedonia or New Macedonia or whatever. This happens with the people. Now, I think that they will not accept the name only Macedonia. It's hurting. And even me, who I'm supposed to be very, very, very calm on this issue. I was kind of annoyed. Last time I visited Skopje, and I saw all these ridiculous statues and all these things that they have been installed so that then I think that the problem is that your country must create an identity. Now, if this identity is more a thing that will give you your national pride. You cannot have a national pride by, let's say, stealing history. It's very hard to say a thing like that, stealing history.
It's well known as a process of antiquization in our country.
Yeah.
So, do you expect something from the new government as a political stand?
No, I don't know. I don't know. What I expect is that there will be more easy to discuss between the two countries. I think that Zaev is not a fanatic, and I think that it's not easy to pass to the people that after almost a generation that this is a dispute between, I don't know what the kids of 16, 15, 20 years old think about the whole problem. And I think one of the things that we have to work we have to work very much on it is bring the truth to surface. I said some time ago, I said to another interview that you people must, you're Slav, you're a Slavic nation, you must be very proud of it. Don't pretend that you're something else. Being a Slav, Slavs have a very, very big history. I mean, half of Europe is Slavic.
Having met your precious experience, do you believe, are you optimist that the name issue, which lasts almost 25 years, could be resolved in a, let's say, foreseeable future? I mean, when I say foreseeable future, I think about, next year.
I'm optimist, and one reason I'm optimist is that you see all these things happening in Europe. Europe is trying to create its new identity, because up to now, Europe, the way it operated, brought us in many, many problems. I think that your country and Albania and Serbia must be, and Montenegro must be part of Europe. You are part of Europe. We feel much safer if you are part of Europe and part of NATO. And nowadays, the only way we can overcome these difficulties is see what the problem really is, and by creating so much fuss about your antiquization, which is stealing, it's not true, because the Slavs came down to the area 600 years after Christ. Alexander the Great lived 300 years before Christ, so it's not acceptable, and it's almost I would say insulting, and it's giving an impression that you don't really appreciate your origin, your thing.
You're hosting today the ministerial regional conference.
Yes.
We saw many conferences like this, repeating all the time the willingness of the cooperation, etc. But the fact is that no results so far.
Yeah.
So what's the problem?
I think that the problem is that the main problem is, first of all, is that the Greeks feel insulted when you steal their identity, and from the Greek side, and from your side, the problem is that why don't you try to cultivate an identity which derives from your origin? Because creating an identity deriving from not true origin, this will never solve the problem, unless we both understand that the root of the problem is the antiquization of your country. I'm not optimistic.
Any suggestion from your side to the both governments what to do in order to create faster an environment favorable to for the resolution of the name issue?
I think that one thing would be remake the history books, both in Greece and in Macedonia, Skopje or whatever, giving the real identity. The other thing is work on this issue on conferences and on things like that, but not by government, by non-profit organizations, in cities, city by city. For example, if the municipality of Thessaloniki come together with the municipality of Skopje or of Tetov or of Veles, with a subject by the name of the name issue, and we prepare this meeting. Let's come and point out that we don't really care if we're called Macedonia or not Macedonia. And from the Greek side, we'll say we don't really care if the word Macedonia is included in the name of your country. That this is not an issue. The issue is that we must work as people who live in the same neighborhood, that we are destined to live together, no other way. And this can take 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. These meetings between cities could influence the governments.
Thank you, Mr. Boutaris.